My name is Fernando and I've been an investor for 5 years now. My portfolio is 4 properties owned with partners. I've never used any of my own money to acquire my properties, and it's a total of 34 doors within those 4 properties. 5 years ago, my wife and I were struggling to find where we could invest in California, and it was just impossible to try to figure out how to make money. And we heard about people investing out of state, but nobody had ever done it. And my parents thought we were crazy. Her parents thought we were crazy. This is all the money that she had. I didn't even have the money. And we just needed clarity. We needed security. We needed to know from people that had already done it. We knew it was possible. And when we got connected with Diego, we saw what he had achieved, and his story, starting from nothing, right, being an immigrant, resonated because that was our parents, my wife's parents. And now we are the fruit, and that we could actually become wealthy through real estate. And we just took that first step, and Diego was there the whole time, just guiding us through on the calls, or bringing really great people onto the calls to guide us through. We ran into an issue where even with the $65,000, we thought, well, what is good cash flow? What is good? We didn't know how to define that. And when we were first starting, that was the hardest question to answer, because some people said $100 per house, some people said $300, some people said $500. And when we joined a community, we actually got to see who was doing deals, who was truly making good cash flow. And we found a guy who was doing $1,000 a month. Blew our minds. And we said, holy cow, $1,000 a month. And now our goal of, let's say somebody, we wanted at the time just $10,000. It's well, you do $1,000, that's 10 properties. It didn't seem that impossible, right? It's wow, that would be really cool to achieve financial independence, at least that first level of financial independence. And fast forward to today, we're with 4 properties. We're now generating between $6,000 and $10,000 a month in net profit. So we've been able to get there. If I was going to talk to someone who's on the fence of joining, I'd probably say, how much do you believe in yourself? Because if you knew that with the right information, you could win, you could achieve what you want, what would stop you then? And usually it comes down to, I don't know if I believe in myself to do it. And then you know what you want to work on. And the community here helped me believe in myself, helped my wife believe in herself. And we see that in these events, in the community, so much of what we work on is that belief. 5 years ago, I started with just a mission and a dream to accomplish this. I was unemployed, didn't have any income, and I just felt like if I knew how to do this, I could figure it out. Since then, without using any of my own money, without having a job, being unemployed, I've been able to scale to 4 properties with 34 doors across those 4 properties that make between $6,000 and $10,000 profit per month. I do have partners, but that's what I've been able to achieve with this team and with the community, so it's been awesome.
Sheesh. That's really good. Anything else that you want to say? Or maybe talk about Diego, your relationship with Diego?
Yeah, I can talk about that. Talk about his character. Yeah. So, I think one of the hardest parts of, joining a community is not knowing the character of the person who leads it. And I've been very lucky to be a part of Diego's community since the beginning. I was one of the very few that started with him, and we got to see a lot of who he was. And they always say, don't show me what you do, show me who you are. And Diego's just been able to show who he is transparently in the community, behind closed doors, right? Just here with us all. And that's what I continue to come to events like this, or to be a part of the community, because of who he is, and because of course, what the community brings.